BMEBEX.com presents itself as a modern cryptocurrency exchange, a professional investment environment, and a platform capable of generating stable, high returns. Yet everything that lies beneath the polished surface tells a very different story. When an exchange exists only on the screen, your money disappears in reality. And BMEBEX is a perfect illustration of how a fraudulent system can mimic legitimacy while having no legal status, no trading functionality, and no connection to the actual cryptocurrency market. European financial regulators have already issued official warnings against BMEBEX, and independent analysts consistently categorize it as a fake crypto exchange. Although the interface resembles a true trading environment with charts, balances, and order histories, every interaction inside the system has been engineered to deceive, to create the illusion of activity, and to prevent users from withdrawing a single cent of their deposits. Every verification criterion exposes BMEBEX for what it is. There are no licenses in any jurisdiction, meaning the service operates illegally and has never been authorized to handle financial operations. Regulatory agencies in Spain and Germany have publicly identified BMEBEX as a fraudulent platform, warning that it targets victims through manipulative tactics and offers investment services it is not allowed to provide. Independent reviewers confirm that withdrawals are impossible, user balances are fictitious, and the entire project functions as a fake exchange rather than a legitimate trading venue. The domain itself, recently registered through an offshore entity and set to remain active for only a short period, displays all the characteristics of a one-day scam website designed to collapse as soon as enough victims have been exploited. The Spanish regulator CNMV issued its warning in late September of the year 2025, stating clearly that BMEBEX offers financial services without authorization and, therefore, operates outside the law. This alone is decisive. A platform unauthorized to accept funds has no right to present itself as an exchange, no right to process deposits, and certainly no right to claim that it conducts trading activity. The conclusion is unambiguous. BMEBEX is an illegal service, and any money transferred to it is immediately placed at risk. Germany's regulator, BaFin, published a similar warning, emphasizing that BMEBEX has no license, no oversight, and no legitimacy of any kind. BaFin also highlighted an important behavioral pattern. The scheme is aggressively promoted through so-called investment communities on messaging applications such as WhatsApp, where scammers build trust, promise easy profits, and then direct victims to the BMEBEX website. According to BaFin, the platform is used specifically for deceptive purposes and should be avoided entirely. Independent analysis offers further confirmation. Multiple investigative sites, including Broker's View, WikiFX, and Trace and Review, all conclude that BMEBEX is a high-risk fraudulent operation. They point out that the system does not connect to real exchanges, that trading is simulated, that the reliability score is extremely low, and that the absence of regulation is absolute. Trace and Review, in particular, notes that the dashboard is nothing but a visual imitation, and that even after users pay every requested fee, withdrawals never occur. This is the hallmark of a fake crypto exchange, a fabricated trading screen that displays profits not generated through any actual market activity, but manually inserted numbers designed to encourage further deposits. The mechanics of the BMEBEX scam follow a highly scripted pattern. First, victims are recruited through private messaging channels by individuals pretending to be analysts or experienced investors. Once trust is established, the victim is introduced to what is described as an exclusive or highly profitable trading opportunity. After registration, the dashboard begins to show rising balances and apparent trading successes. These numbers are artificial. They are generated solely to push the user into depositing more money. When the victim eventually attempts to withdraw, the platform introduces a series of escalating barriers. There may be requests for withdrawal fees, insurance payments, tax charges, or special verification deposits. All of these demands are fraudulent. Even if the victim pays every requested amount, the withdrawal will not be processed. At some point, communication ends, accounts are frozen, and the victim is left with no access to their funds. After complaints accumulate, the scammers abandon the domain and reappear under a new name, a familiar pattern among fake crypto exchanges. The domain structure of BMEBEX reinforces this conclusion. It was registered in mid-July of the year 2025, using a registrar known for offshore anonymity and set for a one-year lifespan, which is typical for short-term fraudulent schemes. The DNS configuration relies on infrastructure widely used by anonymous and high-risk projects. No legitimate exchange depends on unenforced offshore privacy to such an extent. A genuine trading institution would maintain transparent corporate ownership, audited financial records, and regulatory compliance across multiple jurisdictions. BMEBEX has none of these elements. All evidence, whether from regulators, analysts, or victims, points to a single conclusion. BMEBEX is not a cryptocurrency exchange. It is a fraudulent interface created for the sole purpose of stealing deposits. It has no license, no legal foundation, no connection to blockchain markets, and no intention of allowing withdrawals. The platform embodies every warning sign associated with modern financial fraud: a fresh and disposable domain, recruitment through private channels, fabricated trading activity, escalating withdrawal barriers, regulatory blacklisting, and sudden disappearance once money has been collected. If you have already interacted with BMEBEX, do not send any further payments, do not respond to new demands, and do not provide any personal information. Preserve all evidence, including screenshots, transaction records, and communication logs, as these may be useful for recovery channels. If you have lost funds to BMEBEX or a similar platform and want to learn how recovery works, you can reach out to Watchdog Online at proton.me, leaving your name and phone number for a return call. The Watchdog Online team remains focused on protecting users and exposing fraudulent schemes so that the internet becomes a safer place for everyone. BMEBEX.com proves one simple truth. When the exchange exists only on your screen, your money disappears in real life.